Regular verbs. Verbs that follow a regular pattern when forming their past tense or past participle, usually adding ed. Examples: accept, I accept the job. Add, she adds sugar. Admire, they admire the art. Agree, I agree with you. Allow, he allows the change. Announce, she announced the news. Answer, I answered quickly. Appreciate, we appreciate your help. Arrange, she arranges the meeting. Arrive, they arrived late. Ask, I asked a question. Bake, she bakes cookies. Behave, he behaves well. Believe, I believe you. Borrow, she borrowed a pen. Brush, he brushes his teeth. Call, I called my friend. Change, they changed the plan. Check, he checked his email. Clean, I cleaned the room. Close, she closed the door. Collect, he collects stamps. Compare, she compares prices. Complain, they complained loudly. Cook, I cooked dinner. Copy, he copied the notes. Count, she counts the money. Dance, they danced together. Decide, he decided to stay. Deliver, I deliver packages. Describe, she describes the scene. Destroy, they destroyed the wall. Divide, I divide the cake. Dress, she dressed quickly. Drop, he dropped the cup. Earn, I earned a reward. End, she ended the call. Enjoy, they enjoyed the game. Explain, I explained the rules. Fill, she fills the glass. Finish, he finished the task. Fix, I fixed the bike. Follow, she follows the guide. Help, I helped my friend. Hope, they hoped for success. Hug, she hugged her child. Imagine, he imagined a world. Improve, I improved my skills. Include, she included everyone. Invite, he invited them over. Join, I joined the club. Jump, she jumped high. Kick, he kicked the ball. Kill, they killed the bug. Kiss, I kissed my child. Laugh, she laughed loudly. Learn, he learned quickly. I like ice cream. Listen, she listens carefully. Live, he lives nearby. Look, I looked away. Love, they love each other. Mark, she marked the page. Match, he matches the socks. Measure, I measured the room. Miss, she misses her friend. Mix, he mixed the ingredients. Move, they moved the furniture. Name, I named my dog. Need, she needs assistance. Notice, he noticed the sign. Open, I opened the window. Order, she ordered coffee. Paint, he painted the wall. Park, they parked the car. Pass, I passed the test. Plan, she plans a trip. Play, he plays the guitar. Point, I pointed at the map. Practice, she practices daily. Prefer, he prefers tea. Prepare, I prepared dinner. Press, she presses the button. Promise, he promised to help. Protect, they protect the forest. Push, I push the door. Rain, it rained yesterday. Receive, she received a gift. Record, he records the show. Remember, I remembered the date. Repair, she repairs the bike. Repeat, he repeats the question. Report, they reported the incident. Rescue, I rescued the cat. Return, she returned the book. Review, he reviews his notes. Save, I saved the document. Search, he searches online. Sell, he sells cars. Send, I sent the email. Share, she shares the cake. Shout, he shouted loudly. Show, I showed my work. Sign, she signed the form. Sing, he sings beautifully. Sit, I sit here. Smile. She smiled brightly. Smoke. He smokes a cigar. Start. I start now. Stay. She stayed home. Stop. He stopped running. Study. I studied hard. Suggest. She suggests an idea. Surprise. He surprises everyone. Talk. I talked with her. Teach. She teaches math. Tell. He tells a story. Thank. I thanked him. Touch. She touched the fabric. Travel. He travels often. Try. I tried again. Turn. She turned around. Use. He uses a computer. Visit. I visited Paris. Wait. She waits patiently. Walk. He walks daily. Want. I want more. Warn. She warned me. Watch. He watches TV. Wish. I wish for peace. Work. She works hard. Worry. He worries often. Adopt. I adopted a puppy. Avoid. She avoids crowds. Beg. He begged for help. Belong. I belong here. Burn. She burns incense. Calculate. He calculates expenses. Collect. I collect coins. Compare. She compared notes. Complete. He completed the puzzle. Consider. I considered the offer. Continue. She continues the work. Cover. He covered the pot. Dance. I danced at the party. Delay. She delayed the trip. Deliver. He delivered the package. Describe. I described the scene. Design. She designed the dress. Destroy. He destroyed the papers. Develop. I developed the plan. Disagree. She disagreed politely. Dislike. He dislikes noise. Divide. I divided the work. Dress. She dressed elegantly. Encourage. He encourages effort. Enjoy. I enjoyed the show. Erase. She erased the mistake. Escape. He escaped quickly. Explain. I explained everything. Express. She expressed joy. Fail. He failed the exam. Follow. I followed directions. Form. She forms ideas. Gain. He gained weight. Guess. I guessed the answer. Handle. She handled it well. Happen. It happened fast. Heat. He heated the soup. Identify. I identified the cause. Imagine. She imagines a story. Improve. He improved performance. Increase. I increased speed. Inform. She informs us. Introduce. He introduced himself. Invest. I invested wisely. Join. She joined us. Justify. He justified his choice. Laugh. I laughed aloud. Listen. She listens well. Manage. He managed easily. Measure. I measured twice. Mention. She mentioned it. Notice. He noticed quickly. Observe. I observed closely. Offer. She offers tea. Organize. He organizes files. Paint. I painted the wall. Play. She plays music. Present. He presents well. Produce. I produced results. Provide. She provides food. Raise. He raised funds. Receive. I received letters. Record. She records notes. Reduce. He reduced speed. Refuse. I refused politely. Regret. She regrets it. Remove. He removes stains. Repeat. I repeated twice. Resist. She resisted temptation. Save. He saved money. Separate. I separated them. Share. She shared news. Shout. He shouted back. Suggest. I suggested a solution. Survive. She survived the storm. Teach. He teaches math. Test. I tested the app. Throw. She threw the ball. Tie. He ties knots. Trade. I traded cards. Trust. She trusts him. Turn, he turned the knob. Type, I typed fast. Understand, she understands clearly. Update, he updates regularly. Upload, I uploaded files. Use, she uses tools. Visit, he visits friends. Wait, I waited patiently. Walk, she walks daily. Want, he wants more. Warn, I warned them. Wash, she washes clothes. Watch, he watches movies. Welcome, I welcomed guests. Wish, she wishes for success. Work, he works late. Worry, I worried a lot. Wrap, she wraps gifts. Yawn, he yawned widely. Yearn, I yearn for peace. Yield, she yields space. Zoom, he zoomed in. Adjust, I adjust settings. Bake, she bakes bread. Blend, he blends colors. Borrow, I borrowed tools. Cancel, she cancelled plans. Chase, he chased dreams. Claim, I claimed rights. Clip, she clipped coupons. Control, he controls speed. Deliver, I delivered goods. Direct, she directed traffic. Draft, he drafted proposals. Drill, I drilled holes. Drop, she dropped hints. Edit, he edits text.